Some places just feel different, a palpable shift in the atmosphere, a sense of unease that settles deep in your bones, where the map blurs and the line between worlds thins, where reality itself seems to fray at the edges. Deep in Vermont's wild forests, nestled amongst the ancient peaks and valleys, lies the Bennington Triangle. It's a place as chilling and enigmatic as the Bermuda Triangle, a hotbed of strange occurrences and unexplained disappearances. But instead of being lost at sea, this mystery is hidden among ancient trees shrouded in the dense foliage of the Green Mountain State. Between 1945 and 1950, a series of unsettling events unfolded as 5 people vanished here, seemingly without a trace. No bodies were ever recovered, no definitive clues were ever found, just gone, swallowed by the wilderness. Massive searches involving countless volunteers and law enforcement turned up absolutely nothing. The forest, with its silent sentinels of trees, kept its secrets locked tight, refusing to yield any answers. The Bennington Triangle isn't on any official map, it's not a recognized geographical location. Instead, it's a term that has been coined to describe this epicenter of the unexplained, a region steeped in mystery and folklore. It's centered on the imposing Glastonbury Mountain and the eerie silence of its ghost towns, remnants of a bygone era. Here, the echoes of history and the whispers of high strangeness collide, creating an atmosphere unlike any other. The silence feels heavy, almost oppressive, and the air is thick with unanswered questions, hanging like a persistent fog. My team and I have dedicated our lives to chasing mysteries worldwide, venturing into the unknown corners of the globe. But this one feels different, more personal. It's a mystery that resonates on a deeper level. These disappearances happened within living memory, leaving an indelible mark, haunting the families and the entire community to this day. So, after all this time, what really happened in the Bennington Triangle? What dark secrets does this place hold? Was it merely a series of tragic coincidences? A string of unfortunate accidents in a rugged and unforgiving landscape? Or is something far stranger lurking in Vermont's green heart? Something that defies explanation and challenges our understanding of reality? There's only one way to find out. Let's delve into the mystery and uncover the truth, whatever it may be. To truly understand the mystery that shrouds Glastonbury Mountain, you have to first understand the place itself. It's a landscape steeped in history and folklore, a place where the veil between worlds feels thin. Glastonbury Mountain is no ordinary forest, it's a realm apart. Its dense canopy acts as a natural barrier, perpetually plunging the ground below into a dim, ethereal twilight where sunlight struggles to penetrate, and the terrain is brutal, unforgiving, and utterly untamed. It's a landscape that challenges every step. Sudden fogs and violent storms seemingly out of nowhere can quickly disorient even the most experienced and seasoned hikers, turning familiar paths into confusing mazes. The abandoned town of Glastonbury, a relic of the past, once a bustling logging hub full of life and industry, is now a ghostly ruin, a silent testament to time, completely swallowed by the relentless wilderness. Isolation here is profound, a palpable sense of solitude permeates the air. It feels like civilization never truly arrived, or if it did, it was quickly forgotten. The landscape, with its secrets and shadows, is a perfect setting for a mystery. Treacherous, unpredictable, and hauntingly beautiful, a place that captivates and unnerves in equal measure. The wind, whistling through the ancient trees, can sound like whispers and voices, while the ever-shifting shadows play tricks on your mind, blurring the lines of perception. This is the unsettling backdrop for the 5 chilling disappearances that have forever stained the history of this place and made the Bennington Triangle infamous. In these woods, where reality seems to bend and twist, the line between what is real and what is merely legend blurs into almost nothing. The mountain watches, silent and ever-present, and waits patiently for its next secret to unfold. The chilling tales began to surface in 1945, marking the start of a series of unsettling disappearances. These weren't mere accidents or simple cases of getting lost. They were yen vanishings that defied explanation, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and mounting fear. It started with Mitty Rivers, a seasoned hunting and fishing guide, intimately familiar with the Vermont wilderness. He disappeared on a trail he knew like the back of his hand, a route he'd navigated countless times before. The only clues left behind were his rifle, inexplicably abandoned, and a single shell casing lying on the forest floor, a grim testament to a mystery unfolding. A year later, the mystery deepened. Paula Jean Weldon, a bright and promising college student, easily identifiable by her striking red parka, ventured out on the very same trail, seeking a peaceful afternoon hike, and was never seen again. Her disappearance amplified the growing unease. Despite an extensive search, the FBI found nothing to explain her vanishing. No trace, no leads, just another layer of bewilderment. In 1949, James Tedford vanished in perhaps the most bizarre circumstance of all, disappearing from a moving bus. His personal belongings remained undisturbed on his seat, a suitcase and other items he wouldn't willingly leave behind, as if he'd simply evaporated from his seat mid-ride, leaving fellow passengers in stunned disbelief. October 1950, 8-year-old Paul Jepson, a young boy full of life, disappeared without a trace near his family's quiet rural farm. Despite their keen senses, bloodhounds inexplicably lost his scent at a crossroads, a place steeped in local legend and whispered tales of the unexplained. Just 16 days later, the nightmare continued. Frida Langer vanished after a seemingly minor accident during a hike with relatives. Her body was eventually found months later, in an area that had already been thoroughly searched by multiple teams, deepening the mystery and fueling speculation. 5 disappearances, each more baffling than the last, and still no answers. No concrete evidence, no sense of closure for the grieving families, only lingering uncertainty. Each case stranger and more inexplicable than the last, defying logical explanation. It was as if the forest itself had swallowed them whole, leaving no trace behind. And with each passing year, the legend of the Bennington Triangle was further sealed in the annals of unexplained mysteries. What is the common thread that connects these disparate cases? Is it merely a series of unfortunate coincidences? Or is there something more sinister at play in the Green Mountains? The trail of evidence, like the victims themselves, simply goes cold, leaving investigators and loved ones in the dark. And the haunting questions remain, echoing through the trees, unanswered and unresolved. Long before the Bennington Triangle, native tribes like the Abenaki warned of Glastonbury Mountain's power and danger. Their legends spoke of a sacred cursed place, where the 4 winds meet, a crossroads mortals should avoid. One tale tells of a man-eating stone that swallows those who step on it, a metaphor for vanishing without a trace. Another legend, the Bennington Monster, a wild, hairy creature haunting the woods with terrifying screams. These stories weren't just folklore, they were warnings, passed down for generations. The tribes avoided the mountain, sensing a malevolent force. Did the vanished 5 cross a boundary that was never meant to be crossed? When logic fails, the extraordinary steps in. Some believe Glastonbury Mountain hides a portal, a thin spot between worlds where people slip away. Others point to strange lights, eerie sounds, and the feeling of being watched, signs of an energy vortex or dimensional rift. The Bennington Monster returns, or perhaps something darker, the Wendigo, a spirit of the northern woods. UFOs? The disappearances happened during the dawn of the modern UFO era, or maybe it's a curse, ancient energies lashing out at those who trespass. These theories sound wild, but in a place where people vanish from buses and trails, the impossible starts to feel plausible. The truth, for now, remains out of reach. We've walked the haunted trails, heard the legends, and explored the theories. The Bennington Triangle keeps its secrets. 5 disappearances, no answers. Was it tragic coincidence, a force of nature, or something stranger? The line between possible and impossible vanishes here. Now it's your turn. What do you think happened in the Bennington Triangle? Share your theories below. Keep the search for answers alive. Like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries. The adventure continues.